Alright, what was I doing? There we go. Now I'll heal. Now it's worth healing. It's so funny how he's so proud about making these items. But he's supposed to be a chef. It's to be expected that he can make this stuff. I stuck a stick in a banana and put some ice on it. I'm so proud of myself. It seems like this patch changed the way rocks work. Oh, never mind. They still blow. Okay, okay. Never mind. I lied. Don't put any spoilers in chat for the new people here. This includes anything related to the new patch. Newest patch. It's not new anymore. But I haven't experienced it yet, so no spoilers. Yeah, I've been really busy lately, so I haven't played much. Usually I'm all for like spamming the game when the new patch comes out. But I haven't spammed this patch at all. Hardly played it. Actually, I've been stuck in RoG, so it's basically not even playing Shipwrecked, the new patch of Shipwrecked. I was stuck in RoG for a while because I was trying to find a different way to get back to Shipwrecked. That didn't involve hammering down the bird. But unfortunately, I had to do that. So, rip bird. The crockpot recipes never really make sense. Like, the explanation for meatballs is when you put 3 ice with monster meat, it dilutes the monster and then it becomes meat or something. That's how I always described it, but it makes no sense. Realistically, it makes no sense. What is this? I see. I was wondering why I couldn't grab that. The ice is the magical part. Without the ice, you don't get sanity. You just get health and hunger. Alright, I just need to finish up. I'm actually almost done, unfortunately. So the host, you guys can go somewhere else after. But I won't be hosting. What was I gonna do? There was one last thing I wanted to do. I do want to organize this area a little bit, but I want to make sure that I'm ready for the world hop. Bringing stuff back to RoG was the primary concern. Oh, right, this. Yeah, okay. I get it now. I think I'll place the things on the wooden thing for now. And then I'll head down here, kill some birds if I can. What else? And then go back to the portal, bring back some items. This should be the beginning of winter in RoG. Wait. The beginning of spring in RoG was... No, the end of spring in RoG was the beginning of summer in Shipwrecked. Which means that Shipwrecked is ahead. So if I go back to RoG now, there's a high chance that the bearger might spawn on me, which is very dangerous. The new patch of Shipwrecked is the only thing you know because it's the first thing for Linux. I'm actually glad they added support for other systems. It's good. It means that the game is progressing well. Though this patch has a lot of undocumented changes that are questionable. What am I going to bring back to RoG? Basically everything goes back to RoG. I'll bring this back. Because I actually need rocks in RoG. It's so weird, because rocks are always a scarce resource in Shipwrecked in the long run. Rock-type resources in general. But right now in the RoG game that I connected with, I have like no rocks. I also want to see if the doidois can be moved around. Oh right! Since I'm going to the doidois anyway, let's get that fire pit up and running. I left my hammer, did I? Okay, so I won't deal with the wooden thing yet. The fire pit is the number one priority. Where's my hammer? What are the bad changes? Well, summer is completely unpredictable at the moment. I need to figure it out first before I make my final decision on it. It usually takes me a couple of weeks before I make my... have a verdict on something. A new patch especially. I usually don't judge it too quickly, but so far I don't like it. Like, first impressions, I don't like it. But first impressions don't mean too much. The doubloon, hammer, bring back the hammer. 1, 2, 3. This is really inefficient. I think I might as well just make another hammer then, to save time. I mean, there might even be a hammer over there on the other side. I just don't remember. I've been to the volcano in my Weber game, just to check it out. It's nothing special. The seasons should be synced, but they're not. It might be a bug with integration. I'm not entirely sure either. It's too early to figure it out for sure. No, I'd rather you not say anything, period, still. Why are you so eager to, like, spoil things, like, talk about things in the new patch? Why can't we just go back to talking about food, right? Let's talk about food again. We were discussing disgusting foods, talking about stuff like uh, eating octopus live and how it like wiggles down your throat. Let's talk about food. Enjoy the gameplay, enjoy the conversation. If you want to see how I react to things, telling me doesn't actually do anything, right? Just waiting until I actually go to the volcano is a better idea. When I genuinely react to something surprising, you'll know. Because usually I'm pretty calm, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh my god! I like sushi, can you make that in Shipwreck? You can make California rolls. It's like seaweed and fish, a combination of them. How do seashells respawn? They spawn along the coast on the beach, in the beach biome. As for how often they spawn, I'm not entirely sure. No, I haven't unlocked Weber, or Wilbur. Weber, damn it! I haven't unlocked Wilbur yet. If you still see this game, like 500 Days game, it's, Oh, hold on a second. The reason why it's 500 Days is because it's integrated with RoG. So what happens if I world hop with Shipwrecked? What happens to the RoG game? What do I know about the new update? I know there's a volcano. I know it has dragoons. I know they fixed flooding, thankfully. I know the volcano season is more random now. I don't know if there's a pattern. I mean, in general, just... I don't know. If you want to have a discussion about Don't Starve, it's hard. If you world hop to the RoG world, should automatically go to day 500? I hope so. I hope it doesn't delete my original world, because that was one of my oldest worlds ever. Even though I don't like the base, you know, it still is meaningful to me, that world. Have I seen the seal NATO? No, I haven't. Are they going to fix the sharks? In what way? Which is better, RoG or Shipwrecked? They're the same now. RoG can be... You can go to RoG from Shipwrecked. So I guess Shipwrecked. But in terms of content, RoG content is still better. It's more complete, for obvious reasons. We'll see what happens in a couple months, I hope. I hope they continue working on this for a couple more months. Because if they just finish the beta now, I don't think it's worth it. I mean, the early access. There's still so much they have to fix in terms of long-term survival and in general. Plus, if they're making like giant changes, especially undocumented ones, every single patch, such as changing the pattern of the volcano, then they need to they need to really like make sure they're doing the right thing. On my 14th day, I had the tiger shark spawn, but he ran like a baby when I was going to kill him. Sharks super stun lock you on water. It's not. That's not an issue with sharks. That's an issue with the boat. God damn it, I hate explaining this. I've explained this like 50 different times because people just don't understand the concept. The sharks are not the issue. Everything stun locks you in this game. It's that the boat has terrible acceleration. The TLDR is the boat has terrible acceleration, and almost everything you do resets the speed of the boat, so you have to re-accelerate. Therefore, when you get hit, it makes it difficult. But there are countermeasures so that you don't get hit by the sharks. Like if you saw what I did there, it was a bad example, I guess, but it's in general what you're supposed to do. You have to like walk into the shark's attack range and force them to attack you, but obviously don't get hit. And then you walk out of it. You go back and forth. So they constantly attack, and they're in attack delay, and then you just maneuver around. It takes a little bit of mechanics, but it's something that you just get used to and you learn. When are they going to fix the boat? I hope soon. Because boat acceleration is really annoying. The example I always use is... I'll show you in a second. That makes zero sense at all why this happens.